Yeah, so I joined Snowden in late 1997, so that was about 10 years after it had formed, and worked with Snowden for some 11 years after that. I moved to Australia sight unseen, never been to Australia, had worked with a big mining house, moved to Australia to join Phil and Viv in the Snowden consultancy. People who I knew Phil and Viv, and Phil and Viv put basically every trust in my background, I guess based perhaps on some of my referees who they knew, but they were absolutely, I guess, focused on surrounding themselves, and Phil would say so, and he did say so this evening, surrounding themselves with people who knew more than they knew, and that the only way to basically grow capability, grow ability, was to surround yourselves with people who knew more about things than you did. Because if you set the ceiling at, I'm not going to hire anyone with more knowledge or smarter than myself, obviously that's self-limiting. So that was a fantastic lesson from Phil and Viv. Hire good people, give them the capability and basically capacity and authority to proceed and continue. And you know, in my case, after a couple of years here in Brisbane, here in Perth, they asked me to open up shop for them on the east coast of Australia, where I'd never been before. They saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and you know, by offering me that opportunity, it opened up so many doors. But again, it was that opportunity which I learned from Phil and Viv about, you know, giving people a chance, identifying opportunity, giving them the space to succeed, but having a safe place that if they failed, you got their back, right? You want them to succeed, you want them to grow, you give them that blank canvas, but you got their back. And yeah, many lessons learned from the way they operated and entrusted that with people that I would like to think I've at least emulated, even if just 50% of that smarts and intelligence that I observed in them.